Yes, it is. Both California gubernatorial candidates canceling a radio debate scheduled for today. This is the latest Rasmussen poll, shows Democratic nominee Jerry Brown gaining a slight lead over GOP candidate Meg Whitman. It was 1 point. Now it looks to be about 5. A lead some political analysts attribute to the revelation that Whitman's former housekeeper is an illegal immigrant who's been represented by Gloria Allred. But Whitman's campaign claims Brown is just engaging in a smear campaign. Our Radio Rumble is here to give us the nation's pulse. We're joined from Los Angeles by Robert Scheer. He's co-host of Left, Right, and Center and the author of The Great American Stick-Up. Plus, from Dallas, Jeff Bolton, host of the weekday morning drive, KLIF 570, a fine station. First, let's go to you, Robert. Tell me about how this is resonating with the Hispanic community, because this is a Hispanic housekeeper that gave the gubernatorial nominee a Social Security number and a valid driver's license they thought were valid. Turns out not to be. Why is Meg Whitman taking the hit?
Well, because people want to use immigration as an excuse for not dealing with the big problems we have, which have to do with housing foreclosures, unemployment. Those problems were hatched on Wall Street and in Washington. They really have nothing to do with immigration, which is a persistent problem, but nothing new. And it's being used on both sides as a distraction. It's a convenient hot-button issue, but really has nothing to do with the economic meltdown. And both of these candidates really seem to be avoiding responsibility. Jerry Brown wants to blame it on Bush, and Meg Whitman, I guess, wants to blame it on liberals. And it really is a marriage of the Clinton White House and the Reagan Revolution that gave us radical deregulation.
Robert, I agree with you. It shouldn't matter, and all those issues should matter. But right now we are knee-deep in this controversy about who's to blame. Is Gloria Allred using her past affiliation with Jerry Brown years ago to try to help him in this very tight race? She was asked that question by Megyn Kelly. What was behind her taking this client and the allegation and now the charges that this housekeeper is now suing for to get back lost wages? Here is her conversation with Megyn Kelly yesterday.
The allegation is that it's a political smear, that it's a political connection. And so if you would just say that this person is not associated in any way with the Jerry Brown campaign, you could help put that to rest.
Megyn, I've been practicing law for 35 years. I never, ever say who refers cases to us, whether it's an attorney or anyone else. In this case, I'll say it was an attorney, but that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, really? Okay. Your reaction, Jeff, where this is going?
Well, Gloria is, at best, she's not even an ambulance chaser, Brian. She is. She goes around looking for train wrecks, this woman. So is she up to dirty work? Absolutely. She almost always is. And in the case of Meg and Jerry in this debate, nothing says I'm guilty in politics more than retreat. I'm really surprised that Meg went backwards on this. And in fact, I think that's the reason you saw this big poll swing. People are going, she's guilty. It's rough and tumble politics. You got to play harder than this.
But you cannot win that spot without winning over the Hispanic community. And she was handed a Social Security number and was handled a valid ID. Why do you think, Robert, that she's paying the price for this, since this is such a relevant and familiar topic to everyone in Los Angeles and in the surrounding area?
Why are you shocked that there's hypocrisy around immigration? We wouldn't have California, Texas, Arizona without undocumented workers. Everybody knows that. Everybody benefits from this exploitation. No one really wants to fix it except the undocumented workers themselves. So everybody plays politics with it, whether they're Republicans or Democrats. You can't live in Republican Orange County and not recognize that undocumented workers are running the whole bloody place.
Right,
what are we talking about?
Jeff Bolton, thanks so much. Robert Scheer, thanks for the rumble. Good job, guys. Back over to the couch.